Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, today what we're gonna do is that today we're gonna do something to do with food bank. Okay, so does anyone know what is food bank about? Have anyone heard of it? Okay, so first of all, let me go through with you what is food bank about. Okay, so now, anyone knows why we cannot go out the house? Why? Anyone knows? Can anyone tell me why we cannot go out of the house now?
Because it have COVID-19.
Very good. Because there is COVID-19 now. So basically now we have COVID-19. That's right. Who knows what is the latest amount of case outside? Who knows about that? Do you know how many?
12,000 today.
Sorry?
12,000 today.
I don't think it's that little. What's the latest to yesterday? Okay, let's say yesterday. What is the latest?
13.
13 cases or 13,000 cases?
13,000.
Okay, very good. So let's see. Let me share with you. Okay, you see over here right now. Can you see how many new cases here? 13,000 new people getting COVID every day. Is that a lot or very little? It's a lot, right? 13,000 new cases daily. Nowadays, that's what we are getting. So what happened is that because so many COVID cases outside, can we go out to work right now? Or we have to work from home right now? Hello, what's everyone?
10.
Okay, so basically because of COVID-19, we can't work outside. We can't go out to work. Because if we go out to work, we might risk ourselves from getting COVID because outside there's a lot of community cases. So, do you know some of the people, not everyone, but some of the people, because of COVID-19, they lost their job. When they lost their job, you know what happened?
No money.
They have no
and
money.
can't buy food.
Yes, when they have no money, they have no food. When they no food, what will happen? Hungry, and eventually hungry so many days, what will happen?
Die.
It will die. So we cannot let people die, right? Because you die, you go out, you die because of COVID. If you stay home, you have no work, you die because of hungry. So what happened now? That's why we want COVID-19 to go away, but we don't want people to die. We don't want people to get hungry. So how can we provide food to people? That's right. So that is why we need food bank. Okay, it's not a bank that give you money, but it's a bank that give you
food.
Good. All right. So today I'm gonna share with you things about food bank.
Murniza Muda is a 42-year-old teacher who has set up a food bank in front of a house in Indramayu Kota. Fondly known as Cikgu Morni, the mother of 4 decided to lend a hand as she could not bear to see members of the community who could not afford to buy food, especially those with young children.
Actually kita pernah susah. Kita tahu macam susah tu dari segi kita adik-beradik ramai. So bila orang kata tak cukup makan, kita kena catu. So kita sangat mengalami. Sama juga macam nowadays kat Meni pun ada anak murid yang parent dia orang tak dapat kerja. So adik-beradik ramai tak boleh masuk PDR. Dan mostly lapar lah kan. Bila tak cukup, tak kerja tak ada duit tak boleh makan. So Kak Meni start tu lah untuk macam sekolah dan hantar sikit-sikit untuk our school punya food bank ni dan Kak Meni punya personal sendiri lah.
The food bank appeared like a mini sundry shop, which is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. for people to pick up essential foodstuff such as rice, flour, sugar, eggs, cooking oil, and soy sauce. Cikgu Morni buys the items in bulk about 4 to 7 times a week. Her little effort has also caught the attention of her neighbors and colleagues who contributed in cash and kind.
Actually Kak Meni malu, takut orang cakap macam kita nak menunjuk. So whatever yang kita tak tahu orang macam mana. So bila kawan-kawan tengok dekat FB, Kak Meni jarang update benda tu kan. So dia orang start tanya, macam mana nak join? So I cakap, come and join. Itulah salah satu juga kawan-kawan yang bagi dana. Memang kita guna duit kita. Tapi adalah menambah jadi seronoklah sikit dia orang. Masuk kat Meni seronok, dapatlah beli teh. Tak adalah beli benda yang non-branded thing, beli yang elok-elok sikit. Itulah.
49-year-old Hasliza Aziz learned about Cikgu Morni's food bank from Facebook. The single mother, who has 10 children, lost her job as a restaurant assistant over a month.
这个句子你写了几个小时，一个句子写不完。
Yelah sebab saya pun tak
整句
kerja
话要
ni
怎
dah
么写？
9
这是
lebih
哪
dah.
看到有个
Semua tak kerja. Ada tu anak bantu kita lah dengan anak-anak.
Cikgu Morni says her contribution may not be much, but hopes it helps ease the burden of those in need.
Benda yang walaupun sedikit, macam Akak pernah cakap, walaupun hanya satu paket gandum, kadang-kadang orang lapar, itu dapat menggembirakan dia orang. Tak semestinya kita mula dengan benda yang banyak.
Okay, so that's pretty much about food bank. Okay, so why I'm actually sharing today about food bank is because today we're gonna learn how to write about food bank. Okay, as usual, today's Friday, comprehension day. Okay, Joanna. Okay, can you read this? Malaysia's hungry and not just homeless as COVID-19 lockdown extended. Okay, so when you have a newspaper article, it's always with a header, then followed by the date as well as the location.
Lumpur.
Very good. Okay, Joanna, can you read this first 3 paragraphs?
Teacher, I have a question. Is it Kuala Lumpur? Is it Kuala Lumpur? It is KL?
Yes, Kuala Lumpur is KL.
Oh,
It's a short form for KL.
after Mr. Aswan Razali lost his clerical job in March when the company shut down, his family provides plain rice, mackerel, and eggs. The 33 years old then worked as a security guard but was laid off in May, just days before Malaysia entered a third lockdown on June 1. The family of four were kicked out of there and rented home in Shah Alam, and they are now living with a relative in
Clang.
Klang. Mr. Asfan now does odd jobs, but his income is not enough to sustain his family.
Okay, thank you, Joanna. Okay, can you read these few words? How do you read this again? Mackerel.
Mackerel.
Not June 1, but June 1st.
淡水大鱼也少一些，谢
First.
谢啊，
June 1st.
谢谢
Very
谢
good. Relative.
Relative.
Sustain.
Sustain.
Okay. Thank you. So what it says here is that this Mr. Asfan, he has no job right now because his company shut down because it's like, you see, let's say if he sells about lighting, but okay, let me turn on my video. Okay, but he sells lighting, but the lighting shop now can open or not? Cannot. So he have to pay his rental, he have to pay his staff, he have to pay everything. But does he have any income? No income. Keep on paying and no income. Will he make money or will he lose money?
Lose money, but teacher, what is company?
Company. 公司
Company.
公司 company. Okay, so what happened is that because of this, it's like, wow, every month I open, I will lose money. So what happened? I have no money to lose. So I shut down my business. When I shut down my business, you know what happened? Oh no, I lost so much money and now I have no income. So I have to survive on plain rice, mackerels and eggs. So I just have little bit of money just for food. At least he still got a little bit of money. You know what is worse? The security guard got laid off. Laid off means that he doesn't have any employer anymore. He has no more job, means he got sacked. All right. So when he got sacked, so he have no money to pay his rent for the house. So he didn't pay the rent. What happened? People will kick him out of the house. Now he had no place to stay, no food. So it is a very tough time for a lot of other people. So are you guys glad that you're still very fortunate? You have house to stay, you still have food to eat. So tonight, remember to say thank you, Daddy, Mommy, for providing me food, for providing me house and care and love. Okay? All right, because you see, a lot of people are not as fortunate as we do. So you see now, these people, they have to last time he has a company, he's a boss. But now, is he a boss? No, he doesn't have any business anymore. So he do odd jobs. It's like, oh, probably today, oh, you want to hire me 50 ringgit? Okay, what you want me to do? I do any job you ask me to do. You want me to become Grab rider? Vroom, vroom. Okay, can. You want me to cut your garden? Also can. Okay, because he need any money they can use to survive. So that is what COVID has been doing to a lot of people outside. So that's why it's very important to have food bank because a lot of people have no money, they have no job, they have no food. Okay, next issue. Can you read this 3 paragraph?
His younger brother Azrin told the
Straight
Red Times things have been extremely difficult for him. despite
Despite
picking up multiple odd jobs in his income is not enough to cover groceries, rent, and utility bills. He was very distressed and started thinking about suicide as soon as the government announced the extension of third lockdown. This was when the siblings decided to come together and set up a joint saving account so that all of us have access to some money for food. Mr. Aziz, an information technology technician, said he and his two younger siblings would make sure to contribute at least $50 weekly to tide Mr. Alpha over until he comes back, bones back.
okay, very thank you. Okay, Yishun, can you read these few words? Extremely,
Extremely
difficult,
difficult
despite,
despite
multiple,
multiple
income, depressed,
price
depressed, depress,
depressed
from the word press, C-P-R-E-S-S, press the button, press. Okay, suicide or suicide. Okay, extension, technician,
siblings
contribute.
contributes weekly bounce back.
Okay, the rest is not I line on. Okay, the rest is by Joanna. Okay, thank you, Yishun. Okay, let me explain. Okay, any words you don't understand, please highlight. Okay, sorry, Joanna, but let me clear everything. Any words you don't understand, please highlight. Any words that you guys don't understand, please highlight. I'll explain this. Any words you don't understand, please highlight. Straits Times is this company called New Straits Times. It's the newspapers company. That's all. Information technology technician. Information technology in simple words is IT. Okay, all done? Go ahead, highlight whatever words you don't understand. Okay, let me explain. His younger brother Azrin told Straits Times. Straits Times is the company name. You see this company name, so it's not a word. It's just the Straits Times. You see big letter, big letter, big letter. So it's just a name. Things has been extremely, 非常, very. Okay, extremely means very, 非常. Very difficult for him, despite taking up multiple odd jobs. 虽然 despite 虽然 taken up so many jobs, although he had taken up multiple odd jobs. Multiple 是很多 like multiply. It's like not just one. 2 multiply odd job. Okay, means 散工. Okay, 散工 odd job. So although he had taken up a lot of odd jobs, 他虽然拿了很多散工 his income. Income means his revenue or money. Okay, 工钱是 income. Okay, because the thing that come into his pocket is income. Okay, when you spend the money, it's called outgoing. When you get the money, it's called income. His income is not enough to cover groceries, rent, and utility bills. Okay, it means that his money that he earned is not enough to cover, means pay. Grocery, grocery 好像toilet roll let's say food all this stuff. So these are all the daily groceries. Rent, 租金, utility bills, 水电费. So basically all of you can speak Chinese right here from Chinese school, right? Okay. So his income is not enough to cover groceries, means that 他的工钱或者是他的收入不够给他的 grocery， 就是他买那些 food 啦 ，OK， food as well as the 租金 as well as the 水电费。He was very depressed, means that he's very 日常用品，对 ，groceries 日常用品。He was very depressed, means that he's very sad. Depressed means very sad. And start thinking about suicide. He wants to suicide means that he wants to kill himself. I have no money. Everyone is I'm gonna starve to death. I want to die now. Okay, so that is suicidal. So every time when you contribute money to buy food and for the food bank, you actually help someone to stay alive another day. So people that don't need to suicide anymore. So that's a very noble thing to do, right? So as soon as the government announced, 政府宣布, government announced the extension, okay, extension, 延长 of the third lockdown. Is like, what? Another extension of lockdown? Oh no, I'll not have no food. I have no work. So I'm gonna die. All right. So this is when the siblings is brothers, sisters. Siblings decided to come together to set up a joint saving account. So it's like, never mind, today I don't have money. I'll take my brother's money. But tomorrow I work, I got extra money, then my brother can take my money. So we share together. So we open a joint account. Information technology, in simple words, is this IT. Okay, it means computer lah. So he's an IT technician, which means that, like, say for example, internet down, all this computer problem, it's all this IT technician that does it. So these are the IT technician. He last time used to be an IT technician, quite literate, isn't it? But however, now he has no job. So his brother no job. So Mr. Azrin, okay, actually contribute 50 ringgit to the brothers every week, so that hopefully the brother can have food soon. So that's what brothers are for, to help each other. Okay, next, Charlize.
With daily new COVID-19 cases still numbering over 5,000, Malaysia has extended its lockdown until June 28. Only essential services are allowed to operate during this time. The essential free financial aid has been offered to soften the asset for a 40 billion package that was announced on May 31st, the eve of the lockdown. The Permakasa Plus package includes ringgit 1 billion in cash and up to 2,500 each for households with monthly incomes of 5,000 or less. The government has been trying to balance COVID-19 concerns with rising economic uncertainty, but news of the extension of the lockdown was sparked resistance amongst some Malaysians on social media amid fears that a large number of people would not be allowed to survive another lockdown because of high unemployment and some pay cuts.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. Feel free to highlight all the words that you don't understand. Feel free to highlight any words that you don't understand. What? I will explain everything, Yushin, but can you highlight on the words you don't understand? Okay, let me go through. So now daily new COVID cases are still numbering over 5,000. Last time was 5,000. Now it's over 10,000. Okay, and it's still increasing. So Malaysia has extended just now we explained, 延长 the lockdown until 28. Only essential, which is 重要的 essential 重要的 important service. Okay, important service are allowed to operate. Operate means run during this time. Despite the extension, no financial aid has been offered. Okay, means no financial help. Aid is help. No money help was being offered. Okay, except a stimulus package. Okay. Who draw a box? I cannot see the word. Here is the box, please. Okay, the Permakasa Plus package is just the name of the package. Okay, includes 2.1 billion in cash aid up to 22,500 per household. Household is per family in simple words. Okay, the government have been trying to balance COVID concerns and rising economic uncertainty. So now it's like you want the government is very worried because it's like if you let them come out to work, they will die because of COVID. You don't let them come to work, they will die because of economic uncertainty because they have no food. So now the government have to make a very important decision to balance between the COVID health and also economic uncertainty. So the news of extension of lockdown has sparked resistance among some Malaysians on social media amid fears. So the news about the extension means that again another lockdown had caused many people to say, I don't want. Resistance means I don't want among some Malaysians on social medias. So because some people will not survive another lockdown because of high employment and pay cut. Okay, let me read all. Okay.
Is it government is 政府?
Yes, government 政府. Okay. So in terms of people turning up for food, there are more these days, he told Straits Times. One of the sites in Jalan Imbing near Bukit Bintang is seeing about 120 people a day now, up from 80 during the last MCO. He saw one man who was from Ipoh. He was dressed quite nicely, but he came to get food from us. He said he was stuck here in Kuala Lumpur at the moment because of MCO. He came down to look for a job, but no money after because no one hired him. So now he's staying on the street. Okay, in Johor Bahru, many are living on streets after they lost their job in Singapore. You see, a lot of people used to work in Singapore, a lot of money, but now they have no food and no money because they cannot work in Singapore anymore.
Yeah, my mom said Kuala Lumpur case is so high.
Yes, Kuala Lumpur case is high, but Selangor is even worse.
Yes.
Selangor is 6,000 over cases like a day ago. Now I'm not too sure. Okay. So you see, wow, 400 to 500 people lining up for food every day. So isn't it a lot of people very hungry and no food? So we are seeing an increase of 10 to 15% from the last lockdown. So not all of them are homeless. Some 70% are homeless, while 30% are poor. So the majority of those affected used to work in Singapore, but now they don't have job anymore, so they sleep on the roadside. Or if it's rain, they sleep at the shop houses. So that is actually what happened. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much for the homeless. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, today I'm gonna send you this live worksheet. Okay, so I'm gonna send you this live worksheet, okay, about food bank. Please watch the video by yourself and then try to do it by yourself. All right, I just want to talk to you a little bit about this. Okay, I'll need you to write a newspaper article exactly like this. Please copy. Okay, what I suggest is that maybe okay, this newspaper article is very long, right? Okay, what I suggest is that maybe you just take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, but use the same format. Okay, means that you copy the same title, Malaysia hungry and da 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 da. Copy the same, okay, which is Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and then the first paragraph you can copy, and the rest of it you don't need to copy all, but you just simply take about 20 sentences to copy onto it. So make it into about like 100 words news article. Okay.
Okay. Teacher, can you also send this link into the chat and copy what you highlight it?
Okay. So basically, just your homework is to write an newspaper article about food bank. Okay, so I have sent you, okay, about 100 words. So you may copy some of the sentences from this newspaper article. Okay, as your reference. Is it okay? Okay, any questions? So let me share. Okay, your homework. This is what is happening in your homework. Okay, so your homework is titled Food Bank. You have one homework, which is your live worksheet, and the other homework is basically the newspaper article about food bank. Okay, if you can write by your own, that would be awesome. If you can't write by your own, here is a newspaper article. Just refer some of the sentence, modify some of the sentence, or just copy entirely based on whatever you can do it. Okay, about 100 words, that's it. Any questions? Okay, so that's all for today. All right. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, just for information, next week it's school holiday, so there's no class. Good news is no class. However, okay. However, okay. Next week I can see why you should say hooray, school holiday. Okay. However, I'm gonna offering you some free, fun classes. Okay, which means that next week no English, math, science class, don't have all such thing. But what we have is that I have some movie time for you, like hold on, yeah. We have some movie time. So I have 2 movies in queue for you guys. One is you remember you guys learned the song of A Million Dreams? So we're gonna watch The Greatest Showman, the movie. Okay, it's a 1.5 hour movie. So we'll have that. And also I have another day, we also will be watching the High School Musical. You guys learn about the start of something new.
Well,
Sorry?
what's your well?
I'll send you the link. Okay, so what I'll do is that probably on this weekend, I'll send your parents the link. All this is free. Okay, so I send you the link for movie time, and also we have some IQ, left and right brain classes, which is the IQ. Then from there, I'll share with you what are the apps you can learn to download, so you can play something helpful and not just watch movie and do something not healthy. Okay, so I'll crack your head and say, hey, this is the IQ game. So you want to play game, can play brain game. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do on the holiday. All right, I'll send the details to your parents on the weekend. Yes, Joanna.
But you should haven't learned the music class, so he don't know.
So he don't need to sing. So he will just watch movie. So we don't have cinema nowadays, right? It's COVID. So you have teacher Sherry cinema time through online virtual class. Okay, so I'll send the link and all these details to you guys. Most likely it is the same link as your CCA class. For like Yixun and all this, you don't have the CCA class, I'll send the link to you. So if you guys want to invite your friends to join, you can invite your friends to join for free. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.